Sentimentality for the past, for a time or a place with happy personal memories. Yes, that's nostalgia. I know a lot of you felt that when you saw the trailer for New Tealand's return, and loading up this city and walking and driving and flying around, and it gave me those same feelings too, if I'm honest. Who'd have thought we'd be back here, eh? Oh look, there's the statue of Hugo. Well, if you want to see how it all started, there is a playlist with 113 episodes for you to go back and enjoy. I'll link that below for you. I have to say that this amazingly beautiful detailed map, Seahorse Islands by Sadai, really helped inspire New Tealand to be the city that it is today and you see before you. If you want to use the same mods and assets that I'm using, I'm going to make this collection, or playset as it's called, available on the Skyve mod manager and also on my Discord as well. So being able to return now and get stuck into some of the incomplete areas to fix some traffic problems, of course, Hugo there, and also expand into some of the new untamed islands feels extremely exciting to me. If you're excited as well, let me know with a thumbs up, which of course also helps the video out too. Thank you. So grab a cup of tea, sit back and relax, and let's dive into New Tealand. And here we are back. It has been absolutely a blast just flying around, checking out all the different things in the city and just seeing how things are running, and things are going so well. It's been really amazing how well this city has stood up, and all the mods that are all updated and working. It's been great. The main thing that's enabled me to get this city going again is the Skyve mod, which is just absolutely brilliant. Tells you whether there's any mods and things that need updating, any stuff that's missing, along with loading screen manager to get all the assets and things back. I don't think there was anything that was removed from the workshop, so everything was okay. Although the problem, I've had Blighty on the Wold's been a huge problem. A load of stuff was removed from the workshop, so I've been trying to sort of work on that. Oh, look, our biking highway is working really well as well. Excellent, excellent. So I'm not sure if Blighty on the Wold will be back. I'm looking through all of my backups I've got. Look at the lovely views. All of the backups I've got of all the assets from over the years. Jumpy Game is back. Yes, we still get that from time to time. And hoping I can find some of the things that have gone missing from the Blighty on the Wold, but we'll see what happens with that. But definitely New Tealand is working. If we just zoom out a little bit, and I wanted to check out the traffic and see how stuff was going. So we come out of that view. Oh my goodness me. We'll turn all of those off. There we go. Excellent. Jump into traffic view. 87%. It is going really well. There's always a little bit down here in the industrial area, which gives us some issues, but not overly concerned about that. Everywhere else is fine. I mean, a little bit of red here and there is nothing. So I'm really pleased. Yeah, that's slowing down because of the toll thing. Everything's good. Why is this one? Oh, this one just doesn't have enough parking. That's why, because we're using Traffic Manager, if you remember, and we've got the option on for parking. And if a building doesn't have enough parking by it will be red. We can see all the parking is filled up. Well, maybe that's going to be the first thing that we can sort of fix over here. What options do we have for parking? Let's just jump in here and take a look. Maybe we've got some sort of stacked parking item that we could use. Yeah, we do have this multi-story decorative parking lot, which I think will go into here, and we're going to use this space. And I think you know what's coming up in a moment, so we'll just keep you waiting on that. Oh, first time we open menus, everything is a little bit herky-jerky, and I'm also trying to remember how to play everything, because it's been a while since I loaded this up and dived in. This is going to be just pushed back to be nice and flat along here. We might add a little key wall along there, and then we're going to grab one of these. Is this like one of the big rocks, or is that just a normal size rock? It's a normal size rock, but we do have to save the rock. It's the first one of returning to New Tealand. Let's drag that all the way over here, and we can just pop that in here somewhere. So let's maybe just pop that. Let's pop that in there. There we go. Excellent. And add another rock to my collection. around Alien Rock Park. Brilliant. And for those that are maybe new here, haven't gone back and watched the 113 episodes that we've got in this city, that's why this came about. We collected all the rocks that we haven't destroyed in the city while we've been building, put them all over here, and then we started finding these big rocks underground, and we just sort of stacked them all up, and in the very last episode, we sort of put this top bit on, and it's just got bigger and bigger. It's great. I will put some lights on there at some point, but at the moment, we won't be doing that. Okay, so let's remove some of these trees and such from here as well, so we can pop in this decorative parking lot. Excellent, and that should give us the space that we need. You just slide that in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it there, and I'm just wondering how close we can get that to the railway line without it being an issue. Actually, that'll be okay. That looks fine. Already got a load of cars in there. We got different variations as well. So we've got the standard concrete variation. Yeah, not always my favorite, that one. I do actually prefer the other one. There we go. We'll go for variation 2. Yeah, I think that looks a lot nicer. Coming along the highway, you don't really mind seeing that sort of thing there, do you? Nice sort of wooden slatted area. Whether that's made enough of a difference to this, let's just check our parking and see what it says. I mean, I think, to be honest, that it's probably always going to be red because there's so many people coming out of there. Could I, in fact, fit maybe another one of these in here? Yeah, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick a pick of this road here. We're going to draw that out at an angle with some anarchy on. There we go. Let's just keep it up to... Okay, I'm trying to turn all my snap 2s off. There we go. Excellent. If we sort of go to there, watch the rock, watch the rock. That's fine. And then we're going to pick a pick of that. And I'm hoping, hopefully, it will go in here. There we go. And we'll get another one of those in there as well. And that looks the same. Yeah, that looks fine. Everybody's really happy with that as well. Has that increased it at all? Decreased it, I should say. Maybe over time that will help, but we'll go with that for now. We've accidentally got some trees on road. Who remembers those? Yeah, we'll get rid of them as well. Oh, people are coming to use the thing, are they? Or are they just using the road to turn around? Okay, that's fine. You're not actually going for some reason. So I'll tell you what, we'll just delete these. Oh, that one's actually built into there, isn't it? Okay, I'll do what I was going to do before. We'll just drag that over ever so slightly like so. And I'm going to move that one over. Holding control. Oh, the ability to do all this stuff with the road. If I turn off snapping here. Oh, these are the things I've missed. There we go. Excellent. And we've got a little bit more space to play with. There we go. Oh, and that should be still lined up. We'll just turn that one around a touch. There's a lot of people walking in here now. I'm assuming. There we go. They're coming to get their cars, which is good. I don't mind that. That's fine. And we need to add the water pipes, of course, under the road because... there we go. If I go to under the road mode, okay, if I go down, oh, I know what it is. I've got it turned off up here. Ah, yes, remembering what's going on. Add that in. Everybody be pleased. Brilliant. There we go. Well, at least it's being used, which is what we want. So something else I want to take a look at. Let's move away from this area over there. And who remembers this area over here? So the name of this was, we've got Hickory District, at Cypress Park, and if we go into this mode here, so that's all Hickory District, and Dickory District is over here as well, and a lot of these were these European style houses. So we're going to use the picker mod to grab that, and we'll see it's going to take us into here. EULD decorated houses, that's what these were. Don't know what the difference is with that one, but some of these unfortunately have upgraded and changed, and this was in between changing some mods over a while back. We do have this one here, the District Style Editor, which is what we're using. And that pack was the European Suburbia, I think. So we'll display all the included ones. Yeah, there we go. So anything that's got EULD on there, all the different sizes. Let's just check all the way to the end, make sure that's all okay. Yes, that's fine. Excellent. But then we've got some of these that have popped in, and these are definitely not EULD houses. Now, some of these, I don't know why they're there, to be honest. We could probably just de-zone like that one little bit and remove that, and that is now gone. But some of them have actually upgraded. I think there was one over here. Yeah, this one here looks like it's upgraded. Although, to be honest, looking at the size of it, I think if we just remove that And then we can use the move it mod and just sort of space these out a little bit like so. And these should all be marked as historical. Yes, they are. Excellent. So if there's any others in here that we sort of spot that don't look the same. Now I'm wondering whether this one, let's just use the picker mod so we can see, is an EU one, but it's sort of upgraded. So again, we can downgrade just the look of that. Oh no, it's downgrading the whole thing. Oh, okay. Randomize building appearance, toggle abandonment. Oh, this has changed since the last time I used it. I mean, if we go down, it's actually not even changing the look of it at all. Is that because we're still on historical? It is. Okay, let's go up. Yeah, this isn't the right sort of European house, is it, at all? No. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to delete that one. And then really, I'm thinking we can sort of pick one of these and fill in that space instead. And that should be historical. Yeah, excellent. Here's another one. So let's delete, yeah, that one. We're going to grab, what should we grab? This one over here is a nice smaller one. Oh, no, that was delete. And I'm just going to use the move it mods just to sort of monkey those around a bit. I'm going to delete this one in here. I don't know how that one's got into there. So I think what's happened is at some point it's sort of gone through and filled up any little spaces there were, which I didn't really want to happen. Oh, I like the look of this spot here. We could have... Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll grab this one. We'll make them all face out like that. Nope, not this one. Oh, there we go. We'll have that one face out like that. Then we can do a little bit of maneuvering to get these lined up with their hedges in the middle there. There we go. Excellent, excellent. And then we could probably find out which hedge that was. Oh, now this will be difficult because I know I've got absolutely millions of hedges in here. There's going to be a way I'm going to be able to do this, isn't there? If I click on there and use the mods, the Bob mod, I think that will tell me, won't it? So if we press Alt and B and click on there, there we go. Now we get a list of all the items that are in there. We can sort of press those, hover over, and it will highlight them on there. So we are looking for hedge. There we go, hornbeam hedge, and you've got the different lengths. Excellent, that's what we want. So let's go back into here again. Oh, this is what I miss. This is what I miss. All the detailing and stuff like that. So it says unused, but it isn't unused because it's in these items here, but we haven't placed it down. Let's pop on Anarchy. So now what we can do is we can come into here. Oh, you can line these up. There we go. We can sort of finish off the hedges around these buildings and really add in some nice detail. There we go. Brilliant. I feel like we probably want a hedge along the back as well. Looks like the same length will work perfectly well. We'll just overlap that a little bit there. Excellent. That's good. I'm liking the look of that. Very good, very good. Okay, so I'm probably going to just look through here for a minute or two, spot any other buildings that have popped up, sort those out, and then we'll move on to fixing another area. Oh, there's another one right there. Your time is up, buddy. There we go. Pretty sure I've got all of them. If I do spot any others at another time, I'll come back and sort those out. But yeah, this area is looking very, very nice. Now we are going to be expanding over to somewhere else. Oh, I've got the movable bridges. Have I managed to get those working? Oh, it's so easy to get distracted. So many cool things to look at. I tell you what we're going to do is move all the way around to the other side because we've got this cool movable bridge here, which, look at that, is just about to be activated. What kind of timing is that? Very good. Let's just give this a second and see how this goes. Oh, is it going to lift up? I don't think it is. Unfortunately, oh, look at that. It has worked. That is absolutely brilliant. So there was a fixed version of the movable bridge mod, and you also need the custom animation loader mod to go with that as well. And that is just absolutely amazing. And then when it goes down, the traffic will get going again. And there they all go. Absolutely brilliant. So if we head back on over to where we were before, we've got these movable bridges. So I think we're going to have to wait for a ferry or a barge to come along because I am using the barge mod. I've got the latest fixed version. And that is working. So let's just give this a second. Yeah, I think we're going to come back to that. There's no ferry routes coming this far up, and the barges are not coming over here at the moment, although they are in the city. So here we go. This is what we've been working on in the last episode. We've been building this little bay area over here, and I want to continue building over here. So we've got these little hotel things that we started to put together, and I'd like this to be sort of like a complex, like a holiday complex. We've got this enclosed little area here where we can put some boating stuff, some beachfront stuff and that sort of thing. So let's just take a look at these. Now, if you want to look at the name of these, The Edge by Common M, there's all these different parts. So if we come into here, The Edge, there we go, and we'll put that on all, and we'll scroll through here. Here we go. It's these ones down the bottom here. So you've got a right part, a left part, a U part, and an M part. And there is a set way for them to go together. But actually, the way I've been doing it is just sort of placing them down like this, and then using the Move It mods to line these things up, and just sort of seeing how they look. Let's just, I hold control. There we go. We get a little bit of careful movement. And I think that looks okay. And I think what we're going to do is have that internal area completely closed off, and then we're going to have like a pool in there or something like that. Are these three lined up? No. Do these three line up at the front? They line up by their arches, although we can nudge that a little bit. So if we go like... Oh, let's get right in there. Let's get right in there. There we go, like that. And then we make sure the sides are all lined up okay. So I'm basically looking at this little line over here to make sure that that's as close as it will be. There we go. Excellent. And we'll do the same on this side. Gotta be honest, that's pretty perfect. The join is right there. So that is perfectly built, perfectly square. I know it's not hooked up anywhere. And we've got this little road going around the side here, which isn't really connected in, is it? So let's grab that. And we're going to bring that into there, hopefully. Is that all going round one way? No, so we need to turn this round. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll join this up into here as well. Okay, let's turn off my snap twos. Come on now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do this and keep the snap twos on. Ah, there's no node there. Okay, if it's going to let me do it. Yes. Got it. There we go. Excellent. That's what we want. So we'll just delete that. We'll turn this one around. There we go. Very good. That's got road connections all the way round. Why is it complaining about water? Because we have no water connections. Okay. Well, we're going to pop those under the road. There we go. Excellent. So hopefully we speed things up a bit. The water problem's gone away. Trash problems will still be there. They'll come along and collect that soon. Okay, so let's decide what details we're going to put in here. So we do have some pool options from one of the content creator packs. Oh, it's an autosave. Let's have a quick sip of tea. And I think that was the mid-century modern pack. Let's have a look in here. And also some pools that we've got that have just been added from the workshop as well. And I'm just looking at some of these and thinking we could have sort of like a couple of these placed in here, and then with some tiles around them as well. Let's maybe place one sort of in the middle there and just take a look at that. I mean, that is a pretty nifty looking pool, isn't it? It's got ladders to get down into it, all sorts of things. Yeah, very good, very good. And then maybe we could sort of add like another one over here. I'm assuming that that shadow there is straight. Let's go with that. Has that got the same... I was hoping to find one that had the same tile around it. Although, actually, that doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah. I want one with the same tile around. Let me have a look, see if I can find another one. Yeah, there we go. We've got this one. A little bit smaller. It's almost like a bit of a jacuzzi, isn't it? And then if we go for maybe a large pool as well in the middle here, and then we can have like a little seating area. You've got a swimming pool, relaxing pool, and then you've got like a jacuzzi pool as well. There we go. Excellent. I like that. And then I want to find out what tile is going to fit with that. So if we go into here and select our decal button, then we've got all of these options down here, and trying to find one that's going to nicely fit with it. Look good. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Or what we could do is if we Alt B onto here, then we can have a look. There was no props found. Oh, I thought it was going to show us what tile was used in here, but for some reason, no. Okay, let me just see what I can find. Oh, I'm really liking these red ones here. What's that called? Plaza Tiles Checkerboard. That looks really nice. Now I've got to try and remember how to get these all out in a row. If I do it like that, it picks a different one, doesn't it? That's right, so we have to go back. Yeah, so I don't want this mode on, the fence mode, because it slides them over instead of lining them up. If we put that on again, you can see it's sliding, which is fine for fences, but for tiles where you want the pattern to be perfect, we want to go like that. So then what I'm probably going to do is start sort of underneath. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of tiles, isn't it? If we sort of go there, slide that underneath all the way along, and as long as we get this straight, like so, there we go. Let's come out of that and have a look. Once the dust settles, that looks straight enough to me. And then what we can do is with the Move It mod, we can go into here and we can use the picker in there and say only pick those tiles. There we go. Excellent. And then we'll go like this and we'll do a nice big one of those. We'll copy that. There we go. Excellent. So now we can line these up with this, and this will be interesting. Let's get this as close as we can. I mean, that looks pretty good to me. Oh, obviously I didn't line it up correctly. Let me just fill in these little gaps. There we go. So now I can just select all of that, and I know it's overlapping over there a little bit. I don't really care about that. We can always remove those afterwards. I've done copy because there's so many. It's taken ages. There we go. Oh, I've got the swimming pool as well. Okay, let's remove the swimming pool and try that again. There we go. We've got it this time. Excellent. So now if we zoom into here and line these up. Nope, we've got to alternate the pattern. There we go. And I'm hoping they will just go under the swimming pool with no problem at all. And if that's so, then I'm going to fill this whole area. Let's zoom out and have a look. It does. Excellent. Right, let me fill this whole area in. There we go. How's that looking in there? I think that is a nice finish, isn't it? Very good, very good. So now let's find some tables and chairs and some relaxing items that we could put over here. I'm thinking sort of deck chairs and that sort of thing. Right, let's have a look. I picked out some items. So we're going to have some of these deck chairs. What's that one there? I think these come in all different colours as well, but I like these ones here. Where could we have those? I mean, it looks like it's very sunny over here, although of course the sun is going to move as time goes on. And I think these come in various colours as well, so we could sort of put a little collection there. Like that. Is that enough? Just so you can come out and grab a bite to eat over there. I think that will be good. What about some planters with some trees in here as well? Oh, these ones look nice. I like these. They're like a little bowl sort of shape. So I'm just thinking if we went sort of 1, 2 over there. Again, an extra little bit of shade. And I'm thinking maybe we could just pop a couple down here as well. Let's go back into the Move It mods. What has popped this up? Let's turn the picker. Why is the picker mod popping up this thing? I don't want it. I mean, there we go. I've just added a few more over there. What do you reckon to that? I think that is a lovely addition to the centre of that area there. And then we want to make all of this around here look like it's somewhere where you're going to want to come and stay. We are going to need a lot of parking added in. I do want to change the trees down here. So again, if I pop the royal palm on these, is that going to be an issue? I don't think it is, actually. That is just the look I was going for. So let's run those all the way around the back. I feel like I want palm trees down the middle here, but we've got the biking going on down here. Let's have a look. Where are you biking to and from if you're biking? So that road comes all the way around here to the move. Oh, here we go. Oh, I knew this was going to happen sooner or later. Let's just watch this guy go through the movable bridge, and I really hope these ones are working as well. They're going up. Stop cycling. Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought he was going to go right over the top of the bridge. Must have been Tom Cruise or somebody. Ah, there we go. Working fantastically. Yep, that's what we want to see. Yeah, so basically, if they're cycling over this bridge here, then they can cycle all the way around. It seems like a lot bigger, there's words there I'm trying to say, a lot of cycling. So what I'm basically saying is we could remove these cycling lanes and not be too overly concerned. Look, people are coming in to stay. So maybe instead, let's go for a road that's got trees down the middle or on the side or something like that, like this one. Could be quite good. I like that. Oh, I think that just looks so much better outside, doesn't it? Then we add the palms on. Ooh, and it slows everybody down as well, which is good because there's a lot of people coming and going along here. So maybe we just do that little bit at the front and leave it like that. And then how about some parking? I feel like this little spot here, I mean, obviously the people that are staying in these ones, they've already got a bit of a view. This is like the pedestrian stuff to help out with, oh, jumpy game. Still got jumpy game to help out with this area over here. So I feel like if we add a bit of parking down there, it's not going to be the end of the world. And these would maybe be a little bit cheaper. Whereas the people living at the back here, you know, amazing views. I don't know what they're going to be looking over. We haven't built it yet. Amazing views that way. Yeah. Okay. So let's do a nice little custom car park in this area here. So what I'm thinking is these ones here, parking 4x4, might mean that we just remove some of the trees off of this road. But if we can get that sort of right up to the side like that, and then I'm going to leave a gap in the middle. How am I going to measure the gap in the middle? Maybe we'll just have to sort of eyeball it like that, like that. That looks about right, like that. And then one more. And it overlaps slightly there, which is fine. Can I change this tree? I bet I can if I use Bob. Let's go into here. Excellent. Let's find this tree. All right, we've got two in here. We've got tree 2 and tree 3 variants. Now, we do know that if we change this tree, we're going to be changing it on every instance where we've put this put this item in. But we're going to sort of go with it and see what happens. California palm, too big. Canary Island palm. I want a nice sort of short palm tree. That actually doesn't look too bad. And then if we change... Oh, hang on. Did I not click the right button? So it's the middle one that I want. Not that one, not that one. Tree by yeah, that person there. Excellent. We'll do that. And then tree 2, the little ones around the outside. Oh, yeah. Small royal palms. What about that? And that just doesn't look too bad at all then, does it? I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And then we can do a little bit of decoration around it. Man, there's so many people coming. How many people, just before we do the decorating, are actually thinking they're going to stay in here? So we've got quite a few visitors coming and going. So each of these count as a different building for visitors. We really have to get our transport set up around here as well, aren't we, to make sure we're doing the right job. Okay, let's get some nice fencing around here too. I'm liking the look of this one here. ROJ concrete railway fence. That was from the railroads of Japan. Struggling to say that one. Content creator pack. So I'm going to just fill this in a little bit. I'll tell you what I'm going to do actually. We're running out of space, as I am going to budge these up after all, almost right next to each other. There we go. Excellent. And if I just select all of those. Oh, there we go. Look, people have moved in. Very good. Right, let's get these fences done. Yeah, and that's not going to be totally straight because the node here isn't in just the right place. But if we do that, that'll line up nicely. And then this end bit, I should be able to sneak one in here as well. And it's going to overlap ever so slightly, but I don't think that's a huge problem because I'm also going to see if we can add some concrete through here as well, just to sort of tidy that up. Oh, there we are. I'm liking the way that this is looking. Some nice little details in there with the parking. And I was thinking this is like the normal parking. And then round the back, we could have some super special parking as well. I'm probably going to have to just get rid of all of these little trees that are overlapping there. Oh, there's another one. Come on, come on. got it. Excellent. With the mid-century modern pack, you get these carports. I'm just thinking, let's maybe go for these ones here, and we can sort of slide those sort of along here, maybe with a little gap in between. Maybe just sort of 3 of those like that. So some extra special parking along there. And then we're down by the beach area, so we can add some more stuff in here. Now, I've got an idea for somewhere along here, because this is all protected from the open sea with all of these little things that are built in. And I don't want to do anything to block this beach, because we're going to come back to that. But this little area here, I think we can add in 1 item, and I've just earmarked a few things. Where is it? Here we go. In the hotel, we've got the boat hotel. This is from the hotel and receipts DLC. And I reckon if we sort of pop that in there, let's have a look. I really should remember to turn the anarchy for the trees on and off. There we go. If I move it backwards and forwards, it will get rid of the trees that are underneath. But I think this little boat hotel would just be fantastic. So people can come and stay on there. They can also take a little motorboat out as well and start looking at the other islands. And of course, over here, we've got this big fort that was added on here. Was this added by me, or was this on the map already? Let me just take a look and see what this building is. I tell you what, coming out of that menu is quite slow. What is this? The Sea Fortress. I may have added that myself then at some point. But being able to take a little boat over there would be fantastic. And then all we've got to do is sort of get this connected to over here. Again, I feel like we need a little bit of parking down here. Again, nothing too complicated. In fact, I'm going to go either end like that. And I feel like I want some sort of office in the middle here. Can I open another one of these windows? Have we reached our limit? Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look if we can find a nice little small office. Now, that is humongous, isn't it? So what we can do is if we pop this open, I believe there's going to be a way of lot size. Oh, there we go. It doesn't matter. We'll just use that. That's a nice little small building. There we go. Excellent. People can book themselves in, come and stay, come and take out a boat, or they can go and stay over there. Why is that saying that that's flooded? I think we've had this problem with this item before. Yeah, look, this is all underwater, isn't it? Oh, okay. Let's use the Move It mod and lift this up until that path is out of water, because obviously people are going to be wanting to come and walk on there. Now, I don't know whether this is lifting the whole thing up. It looks like it is. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Nobody's unhappy anymore. And then we can just smooth this land out so it all fits in. There we go. I think the height is all okay. And then we just need to connect this up. I'm actually thinking of changing that road, if it will let us, to one of these. Or are we? No, I tell you what we'll do. We'll change it to a 1U road. That'll be better. You can give me the roads. We'll take one of these. Yeah, that one there. We'll upgrade this. Actually, we're not going to be able to, are we? Because that's part of the building. So we'll come back to that. We're going to take this one like so. And we're going to just sort of swing that round into there. Very good. I am going to remember to... Oh, there's no trees on the road. I thought there was. And then we can unlock this one, can't we? With this one here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. So we'll grab that, upgrade that. Very good. And then we'll just remember to lock that again, because sometimes that can be a problem. I think that's locked when it's yellow. Yep, there we go. Very good. And then that should... Oh, no, I'll say it should get electricity through the road, but of course it won't, will it? That's something we'll have to add once we've decorated this a little bit more. Well, we can definitely place some more items in here to help jump the electricity across. And we've got all of these ones from the Seaside... What was the pack called? Let's have a look. Seaside Resorts Content Creator Pack. And some of these buildings, I think, just look absolutely magnificent. And we can view these as other sorts of hotels that people are staying in over here. And I'm just thinking about grabbing this rather large one here. And we can move that one over there. And I believe we haven't used these at all. Let's have a look. So all of these are mostly showing 1. And that's these ones we've placed down here. So if we grab this... and drag this all the way over. Oh, there we go. And then we've definitely got some space in here to add some of these in. Now, they are definitely going to be facing the front. So let's do Control H. Get that hopefully set at a slightly higher height. There we go. I mean, we could have 2 or 3 all along here, couldn't we? Let's just see what we can do. I think that's the 4 that we're going to use. They're looking very good, aren't they? I'm liking that. And then we could definitely build up this area. Ooh, to look fantastic as well. I am getting some ideas in here. Let's just make a little bit of room to get a road in here. So we are definitely going to use this thin road here. Let's work out how we're going to do this. So I think if we sort of go straight there. There we go, something like that. And then we can move these and get those to snap right up against the side. So they each have their own little piece of road. What is that outside the front there? Is that a load of rubbish? I think that's rubbish, isn't it, that needs collecting outside the front. Okay, well, hopefully they'll come along and sort that. There we go, something like so. And then definitely we're going to want some sort of palm tree along here to really make this look nice. Yeah, there we go, excellent. So if we just sort of place that along here, and as these are all straight roads, we can just continue that. Looking good, looking good. We are going to need some parking for each of these. I mean, that is a lot of people, that are going to want to come and stay in there. Do we have... I mean, we've got to sort of think about how this is going to work. If people want to come to over here, what options do they have? Well, they have the option to come in by train. They can then jump on the ferries, which are coming over there. So they're coming all the way around. They're stopping up here and over there. So they could do that. And then they've got to get from the ferries all the way over to where they're staying. And that's a lot. Here it is. It's there. So that's a lot of people that are coming backwards and forwards. So actually, now that I've said that, we definitely need some taxis in here, don't we? I'm pretty sure we're going to have a taxi depot. I said that funny. Depot somewhere. But I think if we just add some sort of taxi services in at a couple of points. Let's think. Maybe one right down by the front here as well. And that can sort of service a lot of the area. And then maybe we can add another taxi depot a little bit over here somewhere. We have some space. Let's just slide that in there. Oh, the game's thinking about it. There we go. Excellent. It's amongst some commercial stuff. So even though they look slightly unhappy, I don't think they will mind. And then maybe we'll add some sort of bus route in as well. We'll wait for that. Let me get the water pipes under the road. There we go. Everybody's okay with water. And hopefully we're jumping electricity as well, which is exactly what we wanted. Good, good, good. Yeah, so I do think we're going to add in some sort of gardens out the back here as well. So how are we going to do that? Well, I've just found this very large fenced park that I want to get outside the back here. It does need to be placed against a road, which is the most innocuous road that we have. I mean, we could use pedestrian roads. They're still quite large, aren't they? Yeah, they're like super wide, which is a little bit annoying. What about like a really, really thin rural road, or even an asphalt road is quite wide? I mean, if we went with something like this, let's just go like that. Is that going to just look weird? Or let's just place this against it. Oh, look at that. Look at that for a garden out the back. That is just lovely, isn't it? And I don't actually think that this feels too bad. It sort of feels like a separate road from the main road, but maybe it's sort of almost like a path, something like that. So maybe if we just connect this up, it will all work out okay. That is fantastic. Can we find some similar things like that to add out the back of these other ones? Okay, I've got all the paths in around the back. Just need to sort of line these up so it looks like... There we go. They should be there. That one is very winky wonky, isn't it? Let's get that one organised. There we go. Excellent. That can come out a little bit. We can remove all these crossings and stuff as well. That's fine. There we go. Very good. And then, yeah, I did find another one. We've got this one here. Little Versailles. I should pronounce that correctly. I think that could fit in there. How does that look? Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? That looks nice. 12 by 5 park. What the heck's this one? Oh, okay. Well, let's give that one a go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We'll get a close-up look in a sec. And then we've got these ones up here. We want one that isn't too large. There we go. That one's okay there. It's like the same one 3 times, but I think that one fits in really well. Oh, that's good. And then we can sort of separate all these out with some trees and things so they really do look like that they're separate separate places that you would go and stay. Yeah, we've got this hedge here, R69 boxwood hedge 3x3. It's actually a network as well, so we should then just be able to draw these in like this. There we go, and that sort of delineates their area, which I think works really well. And then because it's a network, we should then be able to, let's go on to here, yeah, connect straight onto that one. Let's put our snapping and everything on so we can get a rough idea, and then we can sort of do this. There we go, that's looking good. You know, I might actually push these ones back up. Oh, no, I'm going to leave them like that. I'm going to leave a little space from the side of the road. That's fine. And then I feel like we really need some sort of statement trees in there to really make these little areas stand out. I mean, what do you think? How's that looking? I mean, I'm thinking, what could we put along the front here? Maybe some sort of custom park or something like that. Maybe you can let me know in the comments below what you think about that. But people are already driving along here to come and stay. That's the post office delivery. Somebody's bought their tractor. But, oh, I'm thinking this is great. I love it with all the high rises behind. And then if you were staying here looking out, what amazing views you have out to sea of New Tealand. Loving it. And just thinking of hiding this a little bit, as it's like some nasty parking and this rundown sort of building that we've got here. Let's just get these a little bit closer. So even if we just sort of had something like this that runs around the back, at least it's not bringing as much attention to itself, which I think is fine. Yeah, there we go. And then we could, so we don't forget, let's have a look what paths we've got. We turn that off there. Oh man, we've got all sorts of paths. This is what I'm looking for down here. So let's go for maybe a nature reserve propless path, I should say. And that is actually connecting to the hedge there, which is a little bit odd. Maybe we'll bring it in from over here. And then we'll just sort of run this around. And then think about turning this, like we said, into some sort of park area. Yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll actually make this a park area, because then we can add some of the other items in. I mean, we're not going to charge anybody for it, so we'll just probably just take in all of this. And that'll end up with some name, I don't know what. We can take that bit out. Yeah, that'll do. Florence Meadows, that name will change, I'm sure. And then we can add some of our waterfront items, which there's like this one here. Must be placed inside a park area or a roadside. Is this not inside a park area? How big does the park area need to be? Let's make the park area even bigger. I am doing the park area. I am painting the park area. How many times can I say park area? There we go. Area must have a main gate. Ah, okay, of course. It's not a park without a main gate. Let's just give that a standard small city park main gate. That will do. And actually, if we delete that path there and pop that there like so, go back over here, grab this path. Can we sort of connect that into there? That is rather weird, isn't it? If we do a bit of maneuvering. Yeah, there we go. Florence Meadows, yeah, it's an actual park. Very good. Yeah, it's been a long while since I played this game, trying to remember how all the details work. So that should now, if we just pop like one of those there, one of those over there. Yep, I know you need road access, but oh, so they just like whiz down to the end. We're fishing. They're like there instantly. That's quite good. I mean, we're going to get these boats coming past here, aren't we? And perhaps causing issues. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to move this one down here. So why is that one okay? It's not okay. It needs a road access as well. All right, let me add a path in down here too. There we go. Just run that along the trees. Excellent. I think that's good. Nice little place to come fishing. Yeah, I think that'll do for now. We do seem to have a little bit of an issue over here with our traffic. People are loving this place so much. They're wanting to come in, but they're all getting stuck here in the traffic. So this gives me a chance to brush off our traffic manager mod, which I haven't done for so long. So trying to remember where everything goes and where everything works. I don't want people stopping. I want you to come straight in and keep going. We've got our roundabout here, which I definitely want to do Control Shift left click. It's all come flying back to me. So we want our give way and yield signs on there to keep you going. You're soaking up the water, so that's probably your... Whoops, that's probably your problem. Did I not set that as go straight through? I didn't. We'll do that one. We'll do this one. When the nodes are very close together, they sort of get a little bit confused. There we go. So we'll do that on all of those. And then hopefully they'll just keep moving. There we go. Oh, look, they're all heading down the front here. We wanted to come and stay at our luxury hotels, the luxury boat hotel. And then once this goes down, then hopefully this won't be as busy, because that's basically what I think that's needed. Oh, that is a bit lumpy bumpy down there. Maybe there's something we can do about that. Let's get the move it mods. Oh, herky jerkiness. There we go. Just move that down a touch. That might just level it out enough that it doesn't look too weird. I think then we're going to need to lower these corners down. Is that going to cause a problem? I think we're doing okay. Brilliant. The traffic is backing up. Oh dear. Of course, holiday traffic. And anybody who's ever driven through Wales knows that holiday traffic is a complete pain in the neck. Let's just give this a second or two, just see if it goes down. There we go. Now this has gone down. These aren't going to stop anymore, which is good, which will hopefully get rid of all that traffic back there. I feel like we're having an autosave, so might as well have another sip or two while we're waiting. There we go. It's going through. It seems like this is the main way. So what I think I'm going to do is actually take off the yield signs there and just say keep on going and not stopping. And we need to do this one as well, probably. Keep on going. There we go. Excellent. And I think that would definitely sort the problem out. Oh man, that has backed up a long way. There we go. Excellent. Traffic's gone down. So people are still wanting to drive here, despite all the other options that we're giving to them, which is fine. Why have I got the grid on all the time? I've pressed something, haven't I? And it's like leaving this on. Oh, there we go. It's gone now. Excellent. Okay, she's to recycle it. But yeah, that's fine. We've got plenty of parking. I think if we check this, yeah, they're happy with the parking. They're happy with the parking, so we can't complain about that. Brilliant. And there we go. Let me know what you think for our first episode of the Return to New Tealand. Don't forget to check out the playlist of all the other over 100 episodes if you haven't seen them yet, to really get yourself up to speed on what's going on in this city. And then check out the next video on the screen as well. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.